If you're planning to buy the Xiaomi Redmi Note 15 Pro, there's one simple question you probably have right now. Is this actually the best phone around this price? Or is it just another Redmi with big numbers on the spec sheet? Because in the next few minutes, you'll clearly know one thing. Should you confidently buy this phone, or should you skip it and save your money? Let's start with how this phone actually feels in the hand, because that's the first thing you notice every single day. The Redmi Note 15 Pro is a big phone with a 6.83-inch body and around 210 grams of weight. It doesn't feel cheap or flimsy though. The front is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which is the kind of glass usually seen on more expensive phones. It also has strong water and dust protection with IP68 and even IP69, meaning rain, splashes, or even accidental water exposure won't scare you. Xiaomi even claims it can survive drops up to around 2.5 meters. So if you're someone who wants a phone that feels durable and safe in daily life, this build quality gives a lot of peace of mind. Now let's talk about the display, because this is honestly one of the biggest reasons people choose this phone. The Redmi Note 15 Pro comes with a large 6.83-inch AMOLED screen with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate, and that combination makes everyday usage feel very smooth. Scrolling through social media, watching YouTube, or browsing websites feels fluid and responsive. The brightness is also extremely impressive, reaching up to 3200 nits peak, which means even under strong sunlight, you can easily see the screen without struggling. It also supports HDR10+ and Dolby Vision, so movies and videos look vibrant, with deeper contrast and better colors. If you spend a lot of time watching videos or reading on your phone, this display makes the experience genuinely enjoyable. Performance is another area where buyers usually hesitate, so let's clear that up. Inside this phone is a Dimensity 7400 Ultra processor built on a 4nm process, which focuses on efficiency and stable performance rather than extreme power. In real life, that means everyday tasks like messaging, switching apps, browsing, and social media feel smooth and responsive. The phone doesn't struggle with daily workloads, and multitasking stays comfortable thanks to 8GB or 12GB of RAM options. Even gaming is quite reliable. Popular titles like PUBG Mobile or Call of Duty Mobile run smoothly on medium to high settings, and the phone manages heat fairly well during longer sessions. So if you're a casual or moderate gamer, the performance here is more than enough for daily entertainment. Storage is another thing people worry about, especially if they plan to keep a phone for several years. The Redmi Note 15 Pro comes with 128GB, 256GB, or even 512GB storage options, which is plenty for most users who store photos, apps, and videos. The phone uses UFS 2.2 storage, which means apps open quickly and file transfers stay reasonably fast. The only thing to remember is that there's no micro SD card slot, so if you record lots of videos or keep large games installed, choosing the higher storage variant from the beginning is the smarter move. Now let's talk about the camera, because the 200-megapixel main sensor is the headline feature here. In real-world photography, the camera captures very detailed shots with good colors and balanced exposure, especially in daylight. Landscapes, city shots, and everyday photos look sharp and social media ready without much editing. The camera also has optical image stabilization, which helps reduce blur and keeps photos steady in lower light conditions. The secondary 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera is useful when you want to capture larger scenes or group photos, though it's more of a supporting lens rather than a flagship-level ultra-wide. Overall, the camera system focuses on delivering reliable photos for everyday users, rather than professional photography features. Video recording is another area people care about, especially if they create content or record memories frequently. The Redmi Note 15 Pro supports 4K video recording, and thanks to the combination of optical stabilization and gyro-based electronic stabilization, videos stay fairly smooth even when you're walking or moving slightly. The 20-megapixel front camera is also good enough for selfies, video calls, and quick social media clips. It won't replace a dedicated camera setup, but for everyday use, it delivers consistent and usable results. Battery life is one of the strongest parts of this phone. Xiaomi packed a massive 6580 mAh battery, which immediately changes how you use the device throughout the day. Heavy users who spend hours on social media, gaming, and video streaming can still comfortably reach the end of the day without worrying about charging. Moderate users may even stretch the battery into a second day. This removes that constant battery anxiety many people feel with smaller batteries. Charging is handled by 45-watt wired fast charging, which refills the battery fairly quickly. And the phone also supports reverse wired charging, meaning you can even charge other devices if needed. Software and long-term support matter more than ever, especially if you plan to keep your phone for several years. The Redmi Note 15 Pro runs Android 15 with Xiaomi's HyperOS 2, and the company promises up to 4 major Android upgrades. That means the phone should stay updated and secure for a long time, which adds real value for buyers who don't want to replace their phone every year. There are also a few small features that quietly improve the daily experience. The phone includes an under-display fingerprint sensor for quick unlocking, NFC for contactless payments, an infrared blaster that lets you control TVs and other appliances, and full 5G connectivity for faster network speeds. These might sound like small things, but they make the phone feel more complete in everyday life. So now the real question: who should actually buy this phone? If you want a large immersive display, long battery life, reliable performance, and a strong main camera without paying flagship prices, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 15 Pro is a very safe and balanced choice. It's built for people who want a phone that simply works well for years without constant compromises. But if you're looking for extreme gaming performance, advanced camera systems with multiple zoom lenses, or the fastest charging technology available, then there are other phones that might suit you better. For most everyday users though, the Redmi Note 15 Pro gets the important things right: a great screen, dependable performance, huge battery life, and a capable camera. And now I want to hear from you. If you were buying a phone in this price range today, would you choose the Redmi Note 15 Pro, or would you go for something else? Tell me your pick in the comments below. And if this video helped you understand the phone better, drop a like so more people trying to decide on their next phone can find this video.